what forces are the same.
Hey everybody, it's Stitch StarCraft here, and today I'm going to be casting a 1v1. It's going to be between FluidTeK over here. Yes, I really like casting with FluidTeK. He's a friend of mine. He sends me lots of replays of new strategies, and today he's going to be matched up against Francis over here, the Blue Terran. They are going to be playing at Shakura's Plateau, or Shakura's Plateau. I don't know how you guys want to pronounce it, but I call it Shakura's. So it's going to be Francis here against FluidTeK. Francis, I believe, is a Grandmaster player, and FluidTeK, very high master. He hasn't hit Grandmaster yet, but that is his goal. He's definitely Grandmaster material though, because he's a great player. And I will be able to promise you guys that this game will be a heck of a long game. It's very long. I think this game on SC2 time is around 35 minutes. So this is going to be a terribly long game, or magnificently long game, but however you call it, I think it's a very wonderful game. FluidTeK told me to cast this because he thought it was a very great game. So I hope you guys stay focused in this game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And here we go. It's going to be a long game, and you guys just have to be patient with it. It looks like FluidTeK's going to be sending the drone at the right position. He's going to be scouting Francis's base right here. It looks like Francis is going to do some sort of Maka Prime wall off. He's going to do the wall off at the bottom. He probably will transition to the fast expand after this. That's very normal. It looks like there goes. It is right there, the 2 racks pressure over here. So it looks like Francis is definitely going to go for that 2 racks pressure on FluidTeK. And it looks like over here at FluidTeK's base, he is going to be putting down that fast expansion, this SCV coming here. Hopefully not going to put down a bunker, but probably would, because that 2x aggression is definitely very good for bunker placement. It looks like this SCV is it going to just leave the base? I'm not sure. I think Francis needs to pull this SCV back. But whatever is happening, it looks like this SCV is barely just going to run around with 5 HP. This drone might intercept it on the way back. Is FluidTeK going to get the drone? Oh no, FluidTeK missed the SCV. Could have picked off one SCV right there, but but definitely that was probably not what he was focusing on. Right now, it looks like he might be doing the Spinicius build. He's putting down that spawning pool. He's not getting any gas. Francis probably, I would expect, knows what he's doing. He sees everything over here. He doesn't see any gas. It looks like FluidTeK just putting down that gas. Is it going to be a fake gas? I'm not sure. But it looks like this SCV will have to go. Is FluidTeK going to cancel this gas? If this gas goes down, it's not going to be Spinicius build, because as you all know, the gas goes down at around 40 something supply. It looks like FluidTeK's going to be putting down that safety spine crawler over here. And Francis is just going to be moving out. He's got that fast expansion on the way, so that's definitely going to help him. And economy-wise, it looks like this SCV is going to come out just to peek at what FluidTeK's got. Are these Zerglings going to intercept the SCV? I don't know. There are quite a lot of Marines. I don't know what's up. It's like FluidTeK. I'm guessing Francis is Adam. That's why he said Adam, but I'm not sure. But there are a lot of Marines over here. I mean, look at FluidTeK. He sees everything over here. And yeah, so I mean, it looks like Francis is going to push up. Is FluidTeK going to have enough pop to defend this? But it looks like it might be a fake pressure over here, because Francis is pushing back with his forces as he secures his expansion. He needs to put down another barrack over here to wall it off completely. And Francis just getting his second gas over there. Right now he has a lot of minerals. FluidTeK's putting down 3 spine crawlers, very safe, going to defend him from any sort of Hellion harass. So that's definitely good. Does FluidTeK actually see the expansion go down? No, he does not. He really needs to scout it, because I mean, he can react appropriately to it. And it looks like Francis is going to get that factory. We'll have to see if he's going for siege tanks or Hellions. I mean, there's so much. There's such a big opportunity. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Yeah, there are just so many things you can do. It looks like he's going to be putting down that second factory over there. So we might see Hellions. It would be probably the ideal thing that Francis is going to do. Try to get some Hellions to harass and get him ahead in economy. But I'm not sure. It looks like FluidTeK over here is going to be getting a Baneling nest before his lair. That's interesting. Normally, okay, Zerg players, they like to get that lair right when their Baneling Nest comes up, so they can get that Baneling resource straight up. But it looks like FluidTeK playing very smart, seeing those Marines come out. It looks like he expects Francis to push out with these Marines when he feels like he has a good amount, so he would have Banelings to defend. It looks like the speed boost is going to be finished by then. It looks like FluidTeK's going to get some late gas at his main and no gas at his natural, so this is going to be interesting. It looks like the Baneling Nest just coming up, the layer just starting, and it looks like Francis over here just getting that stim pack, getting combat shield, and still not seeing anything from... Oh yes, there goes it. There are 2 Hellions coming out. I'm guessing we're going to be seeing the blue flame as well. So Francis is going to probably, I would guess so, push out with Marines and Hellions. That would be definitely the ideal push for him, because it would be pretty strong against a speedling Baneling army if he can pull off the micro correctly. It looks like FluidTeK's going to be getting his gases. Is he going to be going for some mutas? Oh, getting a double hatch at his base. Very, very well. Very, very well planned. I mean, getting that third is not always the ideal expansion you want over here, because it is hard to actually defend it when the Terran can get a siege tank contain on you on this map very, very easily. Looks like FluidTeK here going to be putting down that infestation pit, so we're probably going to be seeing some infestors on the field. That is going to be interesting, because this is FluidTeK told me that FluidTeK that he loves the Ling infestor play against Terran and Protoss. It's becoming quite a common strategy where you fungal growth the Terran Marine, the ground army, and 2 fungal growths can kill off the Marines, and your Speedlings and Banelings can just finish up everything else. I mean, infestors with the buff are so good. I mean, you can mind control. Mind controlling is actually a very important part of the play. I mean, with Thors on the ground, you want to mind control the Thors because they are huge units, and not only do you get to use them, but you can also take them out while they're being mind controlled, so that's always definitely good. It looks like Francis is going to be pushing out over here with some Marines and Hellions. There are the blue flame. The stim pack is going to be finished when he gets there. And does FluidTeK have enough to defend this? He's just morphing some Banelings. He doesn't have the Baneling speed yet. He might have the Baneling speed when the Marines push in, but these Hellions are going to try to get some money shots off these Banelings. Looks like they can't even kill one Baneling, so very good micro by FluidTeK saving those Banelings. He definitely needs them for the Marines. It looks like the Marines are also going to push in. Yes, Francis doing very well pushing back the creep. That is always very frustrating because it really ruins the creep threat of the game. And notice how Francis is splitting his Marines up. He's moving it to the expansion over here. Look at this. FluidTeK trying to expand, but these Marines will definitely force the cancel on that expansion. So Francis playing really, really well. He's actually containing with these Hellions. Look, FluidTeK is forced to put up 2 more spawn colors as his infestors come out. Does he have the infestor energy upgrade? Yes, he does. It looks like Francis is just going to set a slight contain. I love what Francis is doing here. He's pushing in with the Hellions, getting some sneak peek of what FluidTeK has as he puts his Marines at the back so they don't get splashed easily because they are slow. But it looks like FluidTeK is going to move out here fairly soon to get rid of this small contain. And here he comes. Very, very good fungal growth. Wow, some very, very good fungal growth over there. These Marines will also get killed. Very good move by FluidTeK over there. The fungal growth completely destroyed Francis. And is FluidTeK going to do a counter? He might and he might not. If he actually did a counter, Francis would actually be behind. But it doesn't look like so. Oh, FluidTeK burrowing some Banelings. I love what he's doing over here. He's burrowed a Zergling over here. He's burrowed some Banelings over here. So when Francis moves out, he's going to have a tough time. It looks like FluidTeK, as he sets this contain, he's going to get 2 expansions. So that's very, very good. He's looking good right now. He's at 90 pop against 81. It looks like more Blue Flame Hellions are going to move out from the side. This Zergling is going to scout everything. Unluckily for Francis, he might meet these Zerglings for... Oh! Is Francis going to run away with these Hellions? Wow, some very, very good fungal growth. That fungal growth completely saved those Zerglings. It looks like Francis is looking for an expansion right now. I actually don't know right now. He doesn't have siege tanks, and it's just not easy, especially on this map, to actually set get a third base, because it's quite hard without siege tanks, because the Zerg is so mobile. They can take out your expansion easily. And I mean, that's exactly what FluidTeK's doing here right now. He's putting some banelings at the mineral lines, waiting for some SCVs to come around and land. I mean that's just very great play. He's playing really smart. Look at this. He's got banelings everywhere. He's even putting them here. I'm guessing that's the ideal expansion for Francis. Does Francis see this? No, he doesn't see the banelings drop. So that's definitely going to cost him some when he transfers his SCVs. It looks like FluidTeK here just really macroing up. He's got that evolution chamber. He's got the hive. Is he going to get ultras? It would be a good idea. He's way ahead. I honestly think. Oh, very nice play. He contaminated the armory, contaminated the starport. I love what he's doing. He's really delaying Francis from doing anything. Francis has got 2 ravens. I think FluidTeK right now, he actually really expects Francis to actually go mass ravens, which is going to be ideal. And it looks like these SCVs, 2 SCVs are not going to be worth those banelings, but when Francis transfers the SCVs, he is going to be in huge trouble. And it looks like the transfer is going to come right now. This is going to be golden right here for FluidTeK. This is his chance to catch up in economy. I mean, this is going to bring him so far ahead. And banelings, what? Banelings? No banelings? Come on. And boom! Wow! Right there. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. That was like 13 SCVs just dying to 2 banelings. And and a lot of Zerg players complain that Zerg units aren't cost effective. I think that was the most cost effective move I've seen a Zerg player do. And it looks like right here, FluidTeK, wow, getting some really late upgrades. Ooh, my computer just spazzed. Getting some really late upgrades. I don't know why his armor is so late. Oh my goodness, he should have. I think it was just a small mistake, but look at this. So many infestors, Ultraless Cavern already on the way. It looks like Francis is just going to be a bit behind right now. Oh, these Ravens are going to scout all these baneling mines over here. These Zerglings are going to just try to take out some small amount of Marines. And, ooh, it looks like there's going to be drop over here for Francis. Is FluidTeK going to respond to this in time? These Marines might do a quite... Okay, these Zerglings come in and they do save the day. And some very good fungal growth. I love what FluidTeK is doing with his infestors. Look at this. Just taking this army out, making it seem completely useless to FluidTeK. I love what he's doing, but it looks like... Oh, why did that... Oh, these banelings were a bit late. They could have took out a lot more Marines when they were timed correctly. But it looks like Francis might be pushing out here. I think FluidTeK needs some banelings to approach this army. Is he going to... Oh, some very excellent funnel growth. Looks like this army is going to get taken out so quickly. And there goes the army. One Overlord actually might die. I'm not sure. Okay, just an over fungal growth to kill the army. But it looks like Francis is actually sticking to the MMM ball. This is so interesting. He's not actually getting that many siege tanks. I would expect him to, but he is not. And I just, right now, both players, I honestly don't know who's got this game. I mean, oh, I missed this. But look at this. Wow, I think I should roll back to let you guys see that. I mean, that was just great play. Give me a second. Ooh, that was already there. Wow. When did he hit? Okay, so right here, let's speed up a bit. When do the Ravens come in? And here comes the baneling. Oh, the banelings. Wait, no. That's not when it comes in. And it looks like the drop was over here. The drop was over here. And here comes the Ravens. Let's go back to normal